Oh, welcome to my place. It is nearly summer, which means we have to start getting ourselves prepared for picnics. And today I'm going to show you how to make my all-time Cheats picnic blanket. And this is what you need. You need to get yourself a plastic tablecloth. These are fantastic. They're about $12. They come in all sorts of sizes. And the great thing about these, and let me just show you, it's fantastic stuff, this. Plastic tablecloths, who would have ever thought? But look, when you buy them, they, as I said, they come in all sorts of sizes. But on the reverse, they've got this lovely padding, which means that half of our work is already done. Now, once you have selected the size of tablecloth that you want, the next thing that you have to have is a little bit of dacron or padding. Now, at my age, I actually need a little bit more padding for on the ground because my bottom isn't as padded as it used to be. So this is just going to go in between the layers and make it much more comfortable to sit on. The other thing that you need is some lovely ticking or a lovely cotton fabric, which is going to become the top. So the plastic will go at the base, and then, because we don't want wet bottom either, and then this lovely linen, like ticking or whatever you want to use, is going to go on the top. Really, really easy to put together. So let me just demonstrate on a smaller form, because this is quite a big blanket, which you'll see at the end of the day. Right, what you need to do is to get your 3 layers. So we've got the top, the bottom layer there, which is the plastic tablecloth. Because I said I needed some extra padding, I've got that dacron, and then cut all to the same size, I've got my ticking. Now, right sides together, and then where you've got that little bit of lining there, you attach that to that. Now, once you've got all of those layers together, all cut to the size, what you need to do is to get your pins and pin all around the outside, bringing all 3 layers together. Now, as I said, everything has to be nice and neat and all the same size, because if it isn't, and it isn't all lined up together, when you turn it inside to the right size, what will happen is it won't sit properly. So make sure that you've got that all sorted out. And you also need to add at least a centimetre for your seam allowance. So pin all the way around all of your sides, and at one area leave it big enough so that when it is all sewn together, you can actually turn it inside out. Right, once that is done, and you then need to go to your sewing machine. Sewing machine sitting here. I have said before that if you go to Spotlight, you can get these on special when they come on special, and these are a great investment. Right, so what I've done is, you can see here that I've sewn all the way around. Remember, as I said, make sure that all of your seams are even. If they are not, it's not going to sit square. Plus, where that there is just a little bit too short, what I've had to do is just to actually allow for that. Right, once you've sewn all the way around, you now need to get your scissors, and you need to clip very carefully across each of the corners. Now, the reason you're doing this is because when you turn it inside out, which I'm going to do in a minute, what will happen is you can have your corners sitting all nice and neat and clean and square. Right, where's my area? Right, from there, once it's all sewn in, take your pins out as you go. Through that opening, what you do is you just push that through like so. Give it a good shake, and then put your hand in there, and then just push those corners out as far as you can at this stage, just with your hand. Then you can probably see right there I've got a big wide knitting needle. What you do with that is you take that into there, and very gently you just push all of those out. And because we removed that excess fabric, we can get those corners all neat and tidy. And that's the difference between really professional job and something that's just been a bit rushed. And if you're going to put the effort into it, I suggest that you do this properly at this stage. Right, once that is done, they're all nice and neat. Make sure that they're all nice and flush. Now, when it comes to stitching up this area that you left open for your bagging up, that's the term, all you need to do is to pin that along there. And whatever that is, so that's that centimetres, all you're turning back and through to there. Make sure that's all nice and neat. And then you can either go across there with the sewing machine, or just get a needle and thread and then just stitch across there. How easy was that? So that's basic 101 sewing. Now let me just show you what it looks like when it's finished. Look at that, isn't that fabulous? And because Christmas isn't that far away, what a fantastic gift this would be. And because I had those little extra spare bits, what I'm going to do with this is, because you can't have a picnic without a cushion, and what I thought I would do is, with the surplus, I'll make 2 of these, so that when I am at on my picnic, this needs to be rolled up really tightly, I can not only sit comfortably, but if I felt like it, I could actually have a little lie down on the grass or wherever I was and be comfortable. Now I hope I have been of assistance to those of you who want to know how to make one of these and are having your first introduction, oh, you got to push that in, to sewing. But look at that. 2 for 1, I love that idea. So just push all that into there, give that a good stomp out like that, and just repeat as I just did before, and then hand stitch across there. Look at that, fabulous for a picnic. Thank you for calling at my place, and I will see you another day.